give y'all my top. Listen, first of all, they doing the NBA 75, putting out the top 75 people in NBA history. Listen, I'm not going to give you 75. I'm going to give you my top 3 players in NBA history. I'm going to keep it very simple. Maybe later on down the road, I will give you guys my top 5, my top 10. Hey, I may give you my own top 75, right? So, but we're going to do top 3. That's it today. Now, at number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, his career averages, he averaged 24 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, and he averaged 2 blocks a game in his career. He won MVP 6 times in the 70s, 6 times in 10 years. Got 6 championships, 2 finals MVPs, first team All-NBA 10 times, first team All-Defense 5 times, 2-time scoring title, 4-time block leader. Now, those are some great accolades. Now, this is the reason why I don't have Kareem at number 1. All right? Start number 1. Number 1, he got 6 rings, 2 finals MVPs, meaning 4 of those rings he had, he was not the best player in that series. Disqualified from being the best of all time. Also, a lot of people put in their argument that he was great in college, he was great in high school. Listen, this is about the NBA. This is the top players in history of the NBA, not basketball. I'm not talking about your whole basketball career. I'm talking about the NBA. 6 times he went to the finals. 6 times he won a championship. 4 times he did not win finals MVP. I'm sorry. Right there, you're automatically disqualified from being the best player all time. Now, he leads the league in scoring far as all time. That's longevity stats. But longevity plays a good part to it. But I'm sorry, he's not the greatest all time, but he is top 3. So, number 2. This is an easy list. Number 2 is LeBron James, LBJ. So look, LeBron James' career averaged 27 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 4-time season MVP, 4 times NBA champion, and 4 times final MVP. You hear that? 4-time champion, 4-time MVP, meaning he was the best player in the finals that he won. But here's the thing. He also got 17 first-team All-Defensive, which is awesome. 17 first-team All-NBA, 6-time first-team defense, 1 scoring title. Also, Kareem had 2 scoring. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. He had 2 scoring titles. Playoffs, LeBron averaged 28 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. The good thing about LeBron, he carried that 07 Cavs team to the finals through the defending champions, Detroit Pistons. Now, I know they didn't have Ben Wallace. I understand. But he did it. He did what he did, right? Took them to the finals. He led an 08 and 09 Cavs team to having the best record in the NBA. And his second best player was Mo Williams. Should I not say more? Now, this year, 2021, 2022 season, this is the first time since 07 that LeBron was not considered the best player in the NBA. Think about that. That's 14 years. This is the first time since 07 that LeBron has not been mentioned as the best player in the NBA. It's like a clear-cut favorite that is either KD or Giannis. Nobody's really saying LeBron unless you're just a LeBron fan. But this is the first time since 07. That says a lot about LeBron. He's been dominant for a long time. Also, a lot of people like to give him extra credit because he came back from a 3-1 lead from a Golden State Warriors team. 73-19. Do I not remind you that same 73-19, they were not like the 72-10 Bulls. All right? That 73-19 got saved a lot by Steph Curry's Magic. Now look, they were down, that same unbeatable team were down 3-1 to OKC. All right? Now, what I don't like about people who use that is this. Last year, LeBron James and the Lakers lost to the Phoenix Suns. And a lot of people say they lost due to the fact that LeBron got hurt in the Atlanta Hawks game. And LeBron wasn't LeBron. But do y'all not forget that 73-19, Steph Curry was hurt in that playoffs. He got hurt. He hurt his knee against the Rockets. Came back in Portland, was on limited. He didn't even start. He played limited minutes. He had a great game that game, but he was still hurt. And you can tell he was not the same in that Cavs series. But people want to dismiss that. So if you're going to give him extra credit for beating a 73-9 team, what are we going to do about the Dallas series when the meltdown? Are we going to extra criticize him for that too? Can't have your cake and eat it too. Because think about that. Let me tell you what he did in Dallas. This is why I don't have a number one. He's number two. And people get mad when I say number two. Listen, number two means you're the second best player ever in history. Only one person's better than you. That's good. So let me tell you about that Dallas series. Look at this, y'all. He averaged 17 points a game, which is third on his team. And he got outscored by Jason Terry. Basically, he was the sixth leading scorer in that whole series. Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, fifth. Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Jason Terry, Dirk Nowitzki all averaged 1 point to him. Even if he would have found a way they would have won that series, he was not going to be MVP. Dwayne Wade would have been MVP. And that would have disqualified him for being the best player all the time. Because you won the finals without you being the best player. But instead of winning, they lost, which is even worse on his resume, in my opinion, because they were definitely the better team. He shifted the balance of the NBA by leaving Cleveland. I'm not mad at him for doing this, but he left Cleveland. He teamed up with Chris Bosh, who was a guaranteed 20, 23, 24, and 11 guy. Dwayne Wade, who's one of the greatest scorers in the league at the time. He teamed up with two of the best players in the NBA, and you lost to Dallas Mavericks, who only had one superstar, by the way. Dirk Nowitzki, an aging superstar, too. The same Dallas Mavericks who choked against Miami before, the same Dallas Mavericks who choked against Golden State in the first round, they beat choking LeBron James in the Miami Heat. So that's why I don't have LeBron at number one, y'all. I mean, I think it makes sense. He's not number one, but he's number two. He's great. I appreciate his greatness. He's great, but they're going to be number one. And that number one is Michael Jordan. So here's the thing. I went over another video before talking about Michael Jordan, and I'm basically going to repeat myself because it's great. Let's listen to this. MJ, his career averages 30 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. His scoring average ties Wilt Chamberlain. Whenever you have a record with Wilt Chamberlain, that's awesome. 10 straight scoring titles, by the way, when he played 10 straight 4 seasons. 5 season MVPs, 6 rings, 6 finals MVPs. He got 6 finals MVPs, meaning that he was the best player every time they won. And don't forget, all those NBA finals, all those championships he won, he led the league in scoring that same year. That has never been done before until he got into the league. League in scoring, win the NBA championship. Crazy. All right. Also, 11-time first team All NBA, 9-time first team All Defense, and he won Defensive Player of the Year. This is a great thing about Jordan. He has MVPs, which is like an offensive thing, basically. And on top of that, he has Defensive Player of the Year. Something that Kareem and LeBron doesn't have. Also, his playoff averages, he averaged 33 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He played 14 seasons, him playing at least 80 games. Think about that. That's a crazy stat. Now, this is what I said in my last video. I'm going to repeat myself. A lot of people put a crush on Jordan with Scottie Pippen. Jordan did not win his first playoff series until Scottie Pippen came to the picture. Okay, let's talk about this. When they beat the Cavs, that series that he needed Scottie Pippen, right? Jordan averaged 45 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2, I'm going to give you the 4 number. 45.2 points, 5.4 rebounds, 4.8 assists, 2.8 steals, 1.6 blocks. So he was balling on both ends of the court, while Scottie Pippen averaged 10.6 points, 5.2 rebounds, 2.4 assists, 0.8 steals, and 1 block. And he needed Scottie Pippen? Come on now. Let's break one like that, y'all. And also, last thing about Jordan. Once Jordan became a winner, he never passed the torch. He kept it. You got to think about this. He won his first NBA Finals, won 3 straight, retired, came back middle of the season. Things didn't go well because he came back in the middle of the season. Once he gained a full season, they broke the record. He won 72 games, won a championship, won 3 more. Then he retires for like another 3 years. He comes back, and he's not the same. He's out of the game for 3 years. So Jordan, once he won, he did not give back the torch. And remember, when he came back mid-season, lost to Orlando, they came back the following year, swept Orlando in the playoffs. He wasn't NBA ready at that time. When he played a 4th season with the Bulls, 10 straight times won a scoring title, 6 straight times won the finals, 6 straight times won finals MVP. I mean, sorry guys. He's the ultimate GOAT, undisputed GOAT, and that's my top 3 list of all time. All right, thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. Now, before you leave, this is what I want you guys to do. I want you to like this video if you haven't done it yet. I want you to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done it yet. Share this video with someone you know that will be interested in listening to what we talked about today. And last but not least, hit the notification bell so you can make sure every time we upload a video, you'll be notified on YouTube. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next episode.